Okay, so this problem here is asking me to graph these two lines and find out where they intersect. And let's just take a look at that and, do one line at a time. And I want to point out, certainly this is a line over here. And what I want to do is I want to, put some points down for that particular line. And let me just change that to red. So I'm going to put the table down for this over here. And I think it looks pretty easy to do, by the way. So I'd say, like, if x is 0, the y would be 2. And then another one, just kind of feeling around for it. I'm going to say if y were 0, the x would be 3. Now what's nice about this is I can start to count to other points because it looks very countable to me. So I'm going to say 6, and they get -2. You can go the other direction. That would be -3. And then if I would be going, let's see, I'm going up by 2. That would be 4. And you could basically do this all day long in either direction, by the way. And someone says, what are you doing here? I'm just counting. So I'm saying the delta x looks like 3, and the delta y looks like -2. All right? You can just keep counting that. Let's do the other one. I haven't graphed it. I'm just putting a table down. Doing this one over here. And let me do a table for that too. X, Y. And just playing around with it. I'm just looking at it. And let's take a look. I would probably say, let me take a look. I'm going to say -1 for X. And then -2 for Y. All right? So the reason for that is it would give me 3 plus 2 is 5. I'm also going to suggest a lot of students, what they do is they solve for y. What would you get? -3x minus 5 is equal to y. So like if you set x to be 0, what would you get? You get -5 for y. All right? I think I can count that now. I can probably say 1. And that would be, let's see, -8. Let's see if that works out. All right, what do you get? -3 plus 8. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's go in the other direction. Again, I'm seeing the delta now. This is the delta x. And the delta x, let me get my eraser because I made it too big. I'll put the delta x down for you. Delta x. What are you going to get there? Let's see, it looks like it's 1. And the delta y, let's see, -5, -3. You keep doing this, you get 2. And that would be, let's see, -11. Now, let's go in the other direction. It's very tedious, isn't it? So let's take a look. You're going the other direction, so -1, so -2. I could do this forever, right? -3. And then going up by 3, so 1. And that would be 4. All right? I want to start, graphing it out now. Let me get my eraser out. And I'm kind of looking, and I want to graph it. I'm going to go back to black pen. I'm going to use this axis over here. And this one over here. It's not graph paper though, is it? And let's start plotting points over here. And let me do the blue one first. And I'm going to plot this point over here. That's -3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got that one. And then, it's -2, 1. That's about there. I'm going to draw my line in now. Put this over here. And I'll draw the line through those 2 points. I'm not saying it's perfect. It's good enough, though. And then I'm going to plot the other one. Get rid of my ruler. And, wow, look at that. -3, 4. It's right there. All right? And 0, 2. That's right over here. And I'm going to draw that line in now. Whoops. All right, I got my 2 lines. And I got my point of intersection now. And you might say this by chance. Maybe. What's the point of intersection? POI? It appears to be -3, 4. Let's look at the key. And it's over there. Thank you.